guys, welcome back to the channel. Well, this is my first video, so welcome to the channel Easy Reacts to America. This is my first video reacting to America and to introduce myself. Hi, my name is Easy. I'm from Asia, and in this channel you'll get to see a lot of Asian perspective about America. I'm always interested in America. I've seen a lot of things about America, especially around politics, around Donald Trump, and now I'm here. I'm excited. This is my first video, so please bear with me. And this is five biggest cultural shocks I had in America as a Slavic girl. Well, I'm not Russian, but you know, maybe I think the cultural shocks that she's gonna have, I think I will face it too. We might have different cultures since I'm from Asia, but I don't know if I could relate it to. Let's just take it out and see, right? And I'm excited, guys. Also, do subscribe. I would love that.
Coming to the US, I thought I was completely prepared, but I was proved wrong very fast. You think you know everything just by watching movies and learning common facts, but it is a completely different experience when you actually arrive in America.
I don't actually remember watching any movie, especially around America. I had watched this movie called Borat, that was a Kazakh guy coming to America, and that was a weird movie though. But I don't actually quite remember any movie that had, specific American things. What I know about America is the New York City. What I know about America is the Statue of Liberty, the 9/11, and of course Donald Trump. I don't know anything other than that. So let's see if I would have all the cultural shocks she's gonna
Hi
face.
everyone, I'm Anna. I just moved from Russia to the United States, and today I will be sharing the biggest culture shocks I've encountered so far.
Everyone talks
Everyone literally talks to everyone. I'm sorry, but I come from a country where strangers don't smile. They don't even
Strangers
acknowledge
don't
your
smile.
presence. Cashiers won't even say hello unless you say it first. Here, it's a completely different story. Don't get me wrong, I love it. But it's definitely a lot to get used to when you're an introvert with social anxiety and a fear of native speakers. Here, people ask about your plans, your past, and your entire life just as small talk.
First of all, girl, you are from a very wrong country. Because even in my country we are very friendly to strangers, we are very friendly to tourists. As an Asian country, many tourists visit our country, so we always smile, so that is not actually a cultural shock for me, although it might be weird for me because English is not my native language, and sometimes I feel like stuck. I cannot express what I'm feeling, so that happens to me a lot. But other than that, why not? Why do you guys not smile in Russia? That is the main question. It's not a cultural shock. America is actually good than Russia, I think so. I can't make that statement though, but still, I don't know. Oh, I don't want to start any debates on my first video, so yeah, maybe, but that would be weird. If you're not a native speaker, it would be hard for you. Although I don't know if whatever she is telling is true about America, that okay, strangers are gonna ask you about your future plans. That would be scary. I don't want any stranger to ask me about future plans because I have no future plans at all. Alright, I'm just missing it here right now. Let's just continue.
Why do Americans have so many clothes? Literally everyone has a walk-in closet that looks like an entire store. When I first saw the amount of clothes everyone has here, I was floored. Let me put it this way. An American minimalist has more clothes than an average Russian.
What?
It's good though
That is a
because I
very
didn't
bold
have to bring
statement
too
to
much
make.
stuff and was able to travel light. Because now I received an entire new wardrobe, bigger than the one I ever had, just from my American friend cleaning out her closet.
Wow, girl, that was a very bold statement to make. An American minimalist has more clothes than an average Russian. Wow. Okay, so Americans, do you actually do that? Do you actually change your clothes every single hour? Because it looks like so, from whatever she's telling. Please defend if you guys are not like that in the comments. I would love to know. But as per her, I mean, we also have a closet for ourselves. Like, everybody has a closet and we have a lot of clothes, but maybe Russians do not wear much clothes. Like, they do not change much. I don't know, buddy. Let's just watch. No car, no
That's a
lights.
very sensitive topic for me. Yes, it sounds like a great convenience. You can get anywhere by your car and get anything you want, not even stepping your foot out of it. But what do you do when you come from a country where driving isn't a necessity? You used to walk and take buses for everything you ever needed. Therefore, no driver's license. I'm working on it, my friends. I'm working on it. But it is a struggle to
Wow, look
survive
at that.
without being
Everything
able
is
to
car.
drive here.
I
You
don't see
can't
any
even buy
public
milk.
vehicle here. Maybe America has very less public transport, that's why people buy cars. Or is it because of the American dream that owning a car, it's necessary for the American dream? Because if there is public transport, then why would many people buy cars? Like, do you guys have cars like in every home? Do you guys not even use any public transport? Or is there no public transport at all? Interesting. That is interesting. That is a cultural shock for me at least.
I
Food in three
was
minutes.
shocked by a range of processed foods in the grocery stores here. Not only meals ready to go, but pie mixes with pre made fillings, side dishes ready to serve in
Wow.
3 minutes, already
I would
cooked
love to have
broths.
these.
I mean, who's gonna spend 3 hours at the stove boiling chicken or vegetables?
Wow.
All that feels like cheating.
That
Babushka
would
would faint. But honestly, it saves so
that
much
would be
time, and
so
I can't
helpful.
believe how easy and simple cooking can be.
That would be so helpful for me, especially for lazy people like me. I would not want to cut vehicle like sorry, not vehicles. I would not want to cut any vegetables, do all the stuffs myself. I would love to go on a departmental store, buy a thing, and get it home and cook it for 3 minutes and then done. That would be so awesome. But here we have to do everything ourselves, and I hate that. Like even in departmental stores, you don't find any processed foods. You don't find that a lot. But that must be heaven for you guys. What do you guys think about in America? Are they actually tasty, or do you prefer it to make everything from home? Because that would be always skeptical, right? You don't know what quality you are getting out of those processed
Okay,
foods.
this one nearly gave me a heart attack. In Russia, the price you see is the price you pay. Here
Same
in
here.
America, nope. You grab something
What?
for $9.99, you go to the checkout, and suddenly it's 10 something. First time this
Whoa,
happened to
okay.
me, I felt scammed. But it's just taxes that magically appear at the register. Honestly, still not over it.
Oh my
So
god.
those are my 5
That is
biggest
actually
culture shocks
scary.
so far in America. Which one surprised you the most? If you
The
enjoyed
last
this
one, of
video,
course.
hit that like button, subscribe, and follow my journey. Because trust me, there are many more shocks coming.
I wanna know more, girl. Alright, I think we're done with this video. I will share with you my opinion around the last one. Alright, here in my country, whatever you buy it for the price that is listed there. you don't pay any extra taxes around that, because that would be cheating, won't it be? Like, you're going to buy something and you see, okay, it's $10, and you just have $10 in your pocket. You go and buy, and you see, okay, this is suddenly now $11. Wow. I don't have $1. What do I do? I don't have a dollar. That would be such a weird situation to be in. But other than that, of course, like, for example, if you are going to buy a TV, you go in the store and you see the TV, okay, and you see the price is $300, and when you pay the bill, does it come out like $400 after all the taxes are included, or are those taxes very small, like 0.5 $1, that would be like a service charge? Because if it's not a service charge, and if it's the real taxes that you have to pay, like $100 for that TV, then why would I buy it? Like, if I even don't know what would be the tax, because it would be different for different items, right? And that would create so many insecurities. All right, I think that was it. I don't know. I have a lot of questions in my mind. I would love you guys to answer all of that in the comment section. If you guys are American, I know you guys are Americans watching this video. Do let me know in the comments, please, because I want to know more about America. And that was exciting, guys. I would love to check out other videos. Do let me know what should I check out next. And this was my first video, so also please help me out with the subscribe, and also help me out with improving this channel, improving how I react to the stuffs. I hope you guys enjoyed this one. I'll see you guys in the next one. For now, bye.